Anaesthesia: adding, modifying and removing outputs. If you would like to document outputs within your anesthetic record, such as urine output, you can do so by clicking on the output icon in the top navigation bar. You will now be presented with the output window. It will default to add. The other options will become available once you have an output recorded. I would like to document urine output, so click on the icon. A pop-up window for the output selected will appear. You'll see the new in the top header, indicating that this is the new entry. Next, you have a timeline which has a circle within it. You can drag this circle to indicate the time that you are documenting the output. Alternatively, you can adjust the output time field as shown. Next, you can document the output volume that you'd like on your record. And then once you're happy, click on OK. You can now see the output that you have just documented in the anesthetic grid. The value on the left shows the total volume, and the dots on the right indicates the individual volumes that you have documented. If you would like to modify any output value you have entered, this can be done in two ways. The first is you left click on the individual value and a pop-up window will appear with all the parameters. You are free to change this as you desire. So for example, adjusting the time using either the grid or the individual time field. You can also change the volumes as needed. Once you're happy with the changes, click on OK. Now you'll notice the value has changed. A second method is to click on the output icon in the top navigation bar. Select modify output in the radio buttons. And then you will see the various outputs that you have documented so far. Click on the one you'd like to change. And the same pop-up as before will appear, and you can make the same changes as before. If you would like to add another value under the existing output heading, such as the urinary catheter, find the output on the grid, right click, and choose Add for the name of the output. Alternatively, click on Output in the top navigation bar. Ensure that you're on Add mode. Under Current tab, you should see the urinary catheter. Clicking this will open a output window. Note that it will say New at the top as it will capture a new value, but the cumulative value is also shown. So I've added a new volume of 20 mils. You can see the volume that was there before, what you have entered, and the cumulative total. Once you're happy, click on OK. And now back to the anesthetic grid, you can see the output from the urinary catheter as a cumulative total of 60 mils, which is made up of the two volumes that we have documented. Note that the final cumulative volume will be included in the fluid balance. If you would like to remove an entry from within an output field, find the entry that you would like to remove and double click on the dot. In the pop-up window, bottom left corner, you click on Remove Output and this value will be removed. Alternatively, you can click on Output in the top navigation bar, choose the Remove Output radio button, then click on the output category. You'll be presented with the volumes that you have recorded. We only have one at the moment. You can click on OK and you'll see that it has now been removed.